Theme song.
Welcome back to the city of Megara, here in the Greek islands, Greek peninsulas, or whatever you want, Greek land. Megara is going well. Here's the situation, folks. OBS loves to freeze. I don't know if you know that, if some of you also record videos, but I was setting up some changes from my last episode here, going over some lessons learned, thank you to the commenters. And I have to say, unfortunately, it froze and deleted all that stuff. So I've made some setups so it shouldn't delete it, even if it freezes this time, my footage. But let's talk about what the strategies are. Again, thanks to all of you commenters. So we're back in Megara, and honestly, things appear to be going okay, but they're tight. Right now, we're running down towards a 50% legitimacy, and that is because we are not providing one consumption good, which we can't really afford to provide soon, but soon we will, so I'll talk about that. We have a troubled family, and then we have ones that are just kind of not providing too much legitimacy support to me. Everybody's upset about the one unassigned consumption good, so if I can solve that, that's going to really help me, so I'm trying to save up to do that. The other issue is a failed demand, which was they all wanted me to revoke the poll tax, which provides me with 240 doubloons, and I simply, absolutely cannot afford to get rid of that. I could get rid of the tariffs. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I could get rid of the tariffs, but that's just not going to really move the needle that much, and nor did they really ask for it. So why are you super upset? 2 people are sick now. So we do have a clinic running here. It is producing health pieces. The other thing I did with my setup here was I moved all the houses around and closer to the Prytanean, because I noticed that one of them was close enough that it was actually getting a buff from just being nearby. Gelon would be actually a lot more upset if I didn't have the closeness to the Prytanean. Now, before we die here, before we lose this game, we need to save up a bit of money so that I can stimulate the economy, the local economy, and purchase one more resource producer. I've got a grain field set up, which is managed by labor, of which we have a decent amount of labor, I would say. Labor 7s. We have a +7 of labor that can be used at any given time. And so, they go in there and work that grain field. In fact, they've already requested 1 labor. So I have a bit more labor room left, is what I've decided, which means I think I can get a pigsty built, which provides meat. Now, why meat? Why not just get an olive field all the way up in here for way cheaper? Actually, first of all, it's all the way over here, so that's very far away. I've kind of hampered myself with the choice of what we did. This is basically the main thing I can make, is grain. So I need to start selling grain like crazy. To that end, I completed the port, and I've started selling grain to, where was it? Who was it? It was not Megara, Corinth. It was was it Manitanea? Yeah, Manitanea. I'm selling grain to them, so that's helping with the tariffs. If I get a bit more money, I could improve my opinion here and start selling to Aegina as well. I think this is the way out. I think my way out is I sell grain like crazy. Well, I could also sell meat, I guess. So here's my next one, too. Daphnis. I should also sell grain to them. So if I can get 3... Oh, there's a 4th one. These guys are actually good to go. If I got a bit more trade, profit of 10... is pretty good. Does the profit change? 10. Where's Magadonea? Marinthia. Profit 10. Okay, I think that the profit is pretty much stable everywhere, so that's okay. But that could, if that were to vary, that would be interesting, because then I would be in a situation where I'm looking for better deals. Anyway, so I think trading grain is the thing to do. There's a lot of partners out there nearby that kind of want the grain. We could even also get meat going. The reason I think meat is a good one, let's pause the game because I have the money now. The reason I think meat is a good one is because if I get house grain farms all going, or even just grain fields, if I get grain farms going though, they are self-sufficient in grain and meat, which makes them self-sufficient on 2 of these consumer goods. So that it kind of makes sense. So let's get going with this pigsty. Oh, yeah, right. I need to send the money. So let's stimmy. We're still not going into debt, which makes them upset, so you don't want to do that. There we are. So let's go here. Pigsty. There we are. The pigsty. Who wants it? No owner. The Brazidias are requesting it. So if I could reject... -1 approval. Okay. So I'm just going to approve it. I don't have a reason to not approve it, basically. So here's what I'm going to do. Get this thing up and running, then flick it on as far as a consumption good. And see if that makes them happy. And then I have 2 buildings left that I can build. So I need to be careful with those buildings. And I might just keep going and, turtle up on research and stuff. And then make sure that I can provide enough, like, theater and religion or something that I can then build it really quickly and then jump into the next level. Okay, 79. Moving down towards 50, so that's okay. That's already ameliorated just a little bit. But we still have, like, how much longer do I have to endure this? Like, 400 days more, so another year and a bit. And then that's going to go away. And then the unassigned consumption good is good. Once I get this pigsty up and running, which it just needs a bit of wood, so we should be okay there. And then I think the next thing to save up for is probably going to be a trade warehouse. A trade depot, because I need 1 more trade power so that I can then start bringing in, you guessed it, marble. Folks, this is Polismos, and this is a truly challenging, in a fun way, game, I gotta say. Okay, well, that's getting bad. This is getting pretty bad. Come on. Okay, back down to 50. Okay, so yeah, we need to, I gotta get on top of this quick. We're getting close. We're getting close. And now they want to revoke tariffs. And if I don't, 1 happiness for 3 years if I don't obey. On top of, okay, 290 days left. 1,000 days remaining on revoke tariffs. So, I don't know. There's a part of me that's like, screw it. I'll just keep this -1 happiness debuff. These guys are so upset about removing tariffs and crap. All mercantile fam. Okay, so this is just the mercantile ones. Mercantile. I only have 1 mercantile family. Gelon. Oh, man. I think I'm going to weather that. I'm not going to remove the tariffs. We need money coming in. What are we going down to? To 50, so our legitimacy is going to be okay. Yeah, we may need to get another grain farm going here. Am I providing enough pottery? I mean, I don't have extra pottery on offer right now. That doesn't seem like a good thing. Offers 1. Okay, so there is 1. They're just not bringing in very much money, which is a bummer. I need to look into that. I need to learn about how to make them have their own money. You guys have, yeah? Don't you have a little allowance? Don't I give you allowance or something? Oh, we could put this grain farm right in town. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Because, like, what is town? How much building space are we going to need? Let's not put it right in town, but let's put it, like, close to in town, maybe? Like there? But I'm going to pause it. No road connection. Yeah, I'm going to keep that for now. I don't know if I'm ready to have another family move in just yet, but I do need the grain, I think, to continue producing meat. But a grain field might be just enough. Do I want a grain farm? Oh, it is tricky to decide. But that's also using up one of my buildings. I'll only have 2 left after that. But it does bring in another family, which I do like bringing in another family. Although they are troubled. They drag me down a little harder than these guys, the townhouse. Because I could put a townhouse in right here. I could put a townhouse in and get a +1 base, and then have them work another grain field. Remove. Because then that keeps them a little happier. However, then they need all the stuff. Well, let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens with this place. Let's see if they start putting out. Do I have any grain on offer? Offer 1, request 2. So that's not ideal. Somebody is bringing the grain, though. All right. They're already requesting more, so that's not ideal. June, July. Okay, we're back in production time. So do I want the +1 from having a townhouse near here, or do I want the lack of needing grain and meat from having a farm? See, this looks like they're just spitting out grain. That looks great to me. Offers 1 meat. All right, let's start meat. Let's turn meat on. Start getting people their grain and their meat. See what that does. Still trending towards 0. Not ideal. It's because one of my biggest families is troubled. They want grain and meat and a failed demand. 46 days left on the failed demand. Brasidius, what's your vibe, though? You guys are enterprising, so you're not going to be upset by this tariff thing. All right. Produce more meat, please. I don't think we're making enough grain. All right, I think we need a grain field for 60 doubloons, which I can't afford at the moment. I'll give them a little stimmy here. I think we go grain field for now. Can they go through the field to get their... I could do this here. Or should I do that? No, no. I like that it's not a grid builder, but sometimes, you know, it's going to be on the grid here. I'm going to go there. I'm going to see if they can do this. Now, the reason I'm doing that... Yeah, it works. The reason I'm doing that is because I need them to... I need to keep my road expenses down. Like, everything is so carefully... Ah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Everything is so carefully thought of in this game that the balance is very... You got to be real careful with your balance. So I think one more grain field is where to go. That gives me... Wait, how do I have 2 buildings left until next consumption good? Did I build something else? What else did I build? 1 building left. Oh, dude. Placing that grain farm might have counted towards my buildings. Oh, boy. So the next thing I produce... I don't know. The next thing I produce is going to have to make... Oh, even more trade. Oh, no, but I need marble. So to do that, I need to build... Oh, I've made some bad moves. To do this trade depot, that's going to create another issue for consumption good desires. Just so I can get marble in, so I can build more stuff that doesn't help fulfill that. Oh, dear. Commercial state achieved. Our city has made a great leap forward. The innovation commercial state trade program. Let's take a look at what that is. Maybe that helps us. Where is it? Trade program. +6 trade power, +5 government expenses for the Britannian. I definitely want that. So, wait, what is government expenses? Oh, oh, export requests. Okay, okay. Expenses +5. So I assume this goes up to 100 and something? Okay. Might be worth it, though, for 6 more trade power. What are my other options? Official trade routes, +10 trade range. One family's in favor of that. I'm going to enact that because maybe they'll like it. And then that gives me a bit more range. Yeah, I need to be producing... I need more fields, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so now we have another field. This should help with the exports. No, I'm not revoking tariffs, guys. You guys are nuts. 73, we're going back up. We're trending back towards 100%. We love to see that. We love to provide meat for the people. We have to pick our next building very wisely. What if decor counts as a building? Let me try something. Where's like a brazier? I want a brazier right here. Oh, phew. Okay, it didn't count. Oh, that would have been bad. That would have been bad. Okay. Now, one building they said in the tutorial even, they were like, you should build a library. And I never did. I assume it just speeds up development of things, which is nice. Where's my library? It's in here somewhere. Official trade routes is now enacted. Very good. Stadion, what does that? Provides recreation. Recreation, yeah, so those are the things I need to be doing. Recreation and religion, I think, would be good. Actually, what if we research until we can build something religious, and then we build something religious. Provides religion, 16 per year. Not researched yet. Grand Temple, Minor Temple, 13 per year. 4 per year. Very cheap. Very cheap to build a little shrine. Oh, it fits right there! Do we want it? It counts. It's going to count as one whole building. That's the problem. And I don't know if 4 per year is enough. We need to do a minor temple. Oh, some of these people are getting like double religion. That's cool. Interesting. Double religion, eh? So that gives you two double religion if I just put it right next to this market here. But if I shove it here, like it just fits so nicely there. So that's double religion for these guys. Oh, no, I see. It's not double religion. It's just that it makes them happier for being close to it. So that's going to give them a plus bonus, which could be good because these guys are the mercantile ones, so they're all upset with me all the time. A minor temple is 13 per year. I feel like that's actually doable. I just need 1,100 doubloons. I think the next thing I build is a minor temple, and then bang, I unlock consumption good religion. I think that's the plan. They're about to be upset with me for a bit, so I'm glad that they're happy right now. Okay. Grain, how did we do? Is there any way to figure out how I did on grain? I want to see my production levels, not my... Do we not store it anywhere? Is there nowhere to store that grain? Urban private sculptor? Oh, I'm going to need a sculptor, don't I? Private sculpture is 8 per year. Needs other urban buildings nearby. I will need that for some... Actually, wait, hang on. That's the problem, isn't it? So I could just build a bunch of shrines, but that's going to use up all my buildings. I need marble for a minor temple. That's fine. We can do that. We're going to do a trade policy. Oh, and I'm going to get... No, no! Oh, no! What's happening? The families of your city provide soldiers. Soldiers are placed into squads, which you control during battle. Select squads by clicking on their banners. Okay, first of all, very cool. But also, click on the ground to move to select squads. Okay, next. An enemy has morale that drops slowly over time, and when it loses squads. You win when the enemy loses 0. If you have Prytanean control, that drops. If there are enemy squads near the Prytanean, you lose. I could lose the game right now? Squad positioning is key to victory. Place melee squads in front and protect your archers. Archers deal more damage when attacking from above and less when below. All squads take more damage when attacked from the back. Fighting close to watchtowers can help a great deal. Why did I get attacked? Who would dare attack me? I'm such a great dude. Okay, wait, where was the trade policy? Plus 6 trade power. I want to enact this. One family will gain 2 happiness for 3 years, so I mean that's pretty good. All right, what's happening? Where's the enemy? Oh. 5 hoplite squads, 5 spearman squads, and 2 archer squads. Why, though? Why, Lamia? Lamia, no! I can't win. I have to bribe them, I think. Oh, nice. I'll take that. Nope. Nope. Everybody back. Go home. Return to Prytanean. Oh, for heaven's sake. I guess I should have tried to fight, but, I mean, well, that's kind of interesting. Oh, man. Okay, well, now I have to deal with that. Oh, that really set me back. Okay, can you guys, return? Thank you. Lamia, why? Where's Lamia? How often is that gonna happen? I cannot afford what just happened to me. Lamia. Honestly, I feel like that probably happened kind of frequently, though. You'd get your army ready, you'd march out to the other city, and be like, we won't attack you for like 10 wheat. And they're like, okay, here's 10 wheat. Don't attack us. Because you don't want to just lose your dudes all the time. I was going to lose that for sure, though. There was no way I was going to survive that. So, I think I made the right move. I can't even find Lamia on the map. Why are you guys trying to attack me? You know, you guys suck, wherever you are. Megara. We love Megara, and we don't want any more attacks, please. I don't even know where... Is there a search function? I don't know where Lamia is. I'm probably looking right over it, and you guys are yelling at your screen right now. It's right there! Alright, well, I'm not even looking for where they are, but if there's... Ah, here we go, Lamia. They weren't even in a... I knew it. Okay, send gift, offer alliance? Sell stuff to them? Buy stuff from them? I don't want any of their stuff. Oh, that sucked. And if that keeps happening, we're absolutely pooched. Okay, available squads. Exit military mode, thank you. All right, here we go. Revoke tariff. So how upset are people with me? Everyone's really happy, so I am going to take this unhappiness for about a year or so. However, the debt will become a problem. Okay, the demand has failed. We have a mercantile family upset with us. And that is... Oh, trade program is now enacted. We love that. And I think ambition fulfilled, yes. Oh, the ambition is going to last most of that. So everybody's super stoked with me now. So that feels really good. I wish it was reflected in my income. But one of our ambitions has been reached. Enact 5 policies. We need 16 families, and we need to build 2 monuments. The monuments, however, what are we... yeah, the worry begins. 1 happiness for 1 year. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty bad debt, but it was necessary because you guys did not want to get what was about to happen. The gymnasium seems pretty good to have. You know what I bet, though? I bet these things are expensive to maintain. That's what's going to happen. So I want to get ready to build this marble table. I now have some trade power. I don't think I have very much grain surplus. That's my issue. City resource potential 13. 4 is blocked. I think the block comes from just not being able to store it, potentially. So that's probably what a trade warehouse is also for. So trade depot can handle trade. Oh. Can handle trade. 1 trade power. Needs other urban buildings nearby. Yeah, it doesn't say specifically that it can store it, but I bet that holds on to things. I bet that's going to hold on to enough grain. Looks like we have... Well, this is the end of the... should I open another trading partner? That's the real question. I don't know if I'm making enough grain yet to call it a day. But what I do need to do is start buying marble. I think I want to buy that from these guys. Requires 2 trade power. Cost 56. Tariff 11. Marathon. They're not upset with me. They don't like me. Who likes me but will sell? Because I don't really want to spend money on that. I should probably start gifting my way around the map, though, just to make sure I don't have any enemies. But, like, Lamia was far away. So, like, there is no way you're going to get all these people on your side. Gelon worries about city debt. Yes, the worries grow about my city debt. I understand. Okay, these guys actually quite like me. I'm selling to them, so I might as well buy some marble from them. I'm going to enact this. I don't know what that's going to do to me. Guinea, I would love to just sell you some of this now. It's going to cost me 100 doubloons. Okay, well, let's wait to do that. Yeah, this is my issue, is I'm just not like 100% sure if I can figure out wood and stone are blocked. Now, blocked must mean because it's full, I guess? And there's nowhere else to store it. Oh, we have a lot of meat production. That's great. Blocked. Elite family, oh, that's good. And they're requesting, but we're not producing. It's -3. Oh, yeah, okay. Everybody's... We want to export more grain, but we didn't actually fill all our export requests. So currently we have... The block is either due to a lack of families able to do it, or it's a block because of storage. I'm not sure which one yet. All right. Let's think about this next resource that they're going to need. Mercantile excellence achieved. +2 authority. Repeatable. Oh, now we're into authority gains with our research. So we can just keep doing this every so often. Every 1,000 research points, we get another +2. So that's not bad. Okay, Grand Temple, yes, the theater is nice, the gymnasium, all these things are going to be expensive. I'm going to keep going here. I want to start thinking about militarism too, but I don't know if I can afford it. A watchtower shoots arrows at invaders. Low appeal, though. Oh, it's not that bad, though. They can be somewhat close. Like, I could put a watchtower here. But then, of course, that's one of my buildings. Oh, boy. They are demanding, these people. Okay. Let's get a... we've never even built this library, which the tutorial had us build right away. High appeal. So I guess that makes people happy, though. That's the thing. I guess if they're low on consumption goods, but I've built a library around, then they would be happy with me. Okay, let's take a look at... I want the temple built as soon as I can afford it before I add any more buildings to my coffers here. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, sometimes I'm like, it's requesting labor. It may not be receiving enough labor to be producing the wheat. So if no labor gets all the way out here, then nobody actually operates the grain field and it doesn't produce grain. That could be the issue that I'm facing with. That's the block, maybe. So I don't have the labor. Because right here it looks like, oh man, that is not very much grain, considering we're now in October and that's the end of our grain production abilities. So I'm like, okay, well, I hope everybody got their grain. All the trade requests seem to be filled, except for this last one here. So I don't know. I'm not 100% sure how to track if this is working or not. But I get the sense that I don't have the labor pool to operate this many grain fields. So the next one I should build is like a grain farm, and then maybe a townhouse as well. Could be my next things that I build. But essentially, I want to get to a place where I can reliably export a lot of grain, because that's the only way this thing is making any money. Oh no, the plague! No! Well, we're a little ways into the plague times, and I think, unless it's passed already, I think we're doing fine, though. I think we're going to make it through the plague years okay. In fact, everyone's very happy with me. My legitimacy is maxed out. At some point, they're going to get upset about the debt, and we need to talk about that in a second. It's working. We have a stable situation here. It's just not a very rich situation. So if I look at this, right, my income is only $290. My expenses are $204. So I am very slowly making money and getting out of this debt, which is good. It's headed in a positive direction, but they are very poor. They never really have much going on. What is killing them? I mean, both. Like, the taxes and tariffs are just killing them. I don't know another way out of that aside from, like, just canceling at least the tariffs, but then I'm going to start losing money. I could also do something like this. I mean, 180, like, we could do property tax instead of this, but it's like, it's just not sustainable. I can't survive off of it. So we need to figure out a way to make some money here. 50% tax per private construction project taken from private funds. Like, that doesn't really help me. That's a one-time thing. So I might as well just not do that, especially with people against it. 50% innovation progress and +5 government expenses from libraries. Families are in favor of it, and we could enact that as well. Families living on farms consume 50% less and contribute nothing to the private funds. That could also be kind of useful, actually, to be honest. But to do that, government expenses +10. This would actually be a good one, to be honest. +20 health for the squads. Because to do that, yeah, basically, here's what the situation is. I'm just not bringing in enough money. Because in this time, I was just way too worried. I was like, I just don't want to build too fast. But now, I fear I'm building too slow. Also, they want me to build a library. I don't think it's going to happen, guys. Yes, I like the idea of a library, but, like, what am I, made of cash over here? Here's the problem, though. If I do this, if I build them another townhouse, which costs me nothing, I could get 2 new townhouses even. What's going to happen is that's kicking me into my new consumption goods. So now I'm going to be in a losing situation. However, I maybe am producing and importing enough that I could sustain a bit more. 1, maybe 2 more townhouses. Now, if I keep them near this, that's a +1 at least. Eventually I put the church in here, or I could put it here. The townhouse, how far away can the townhouse be? There. So there's not enough room for anything else, so I might as well just kind of put it in here. How much? Yeah, I wish I could stack 2 townhouses, but I cannot, so I might as well just do that, and maybe do 2 of them. That's just going to bring up my tax numbers. I think that's what I need to do at this point, so I'm going to bring in 1. However, I'm going to be stuck with needing a consumption good and not having enough money. The other thing I could do is turtle. And just wait $84 at a time until I get to the Grand Temple or the Minor Temple and can actually, place the temple. I can't, though. Now, I could go into massive debt, though. That is one option. I like that you can probably hear it in my voice that I actually am considering going into massive debt. The issue with debt, right, is sometimes you need to go in debt to keep these warring tribes off your back. Like, for example, what if Thebes decides to go after me? I'm screwed. Military 6. What about you? Anything for an alliance? No. Okay. Anybody? Does anybody maybe want an alliance with me? Minus 10 out of 50. I don't think... I think I need to start making the money and then start gifting the crap out of it or something until the opinion is maxed out. With something like Corinth would be awesome. Okay, let's attack them. No, just kidding. Okay, well, that's interesting to know. So that's something I could do to get an alliance going so I don't need to worry about military. But what will bring my military up as well is if I get a little house going here. And then I go into debt after, I think. Maybe, okay, here's what, I don't know. I just don't want to go 1,000 doubloons in debt. That's the problem. But also, I can't just sit here waiting for this to get better. 298 to 204. The tariffs, I guess, are the only thing I have that are gonna vary unless I scrap the tariffs, which I can't afford to do right now. Sorry, you guys aren't getting a library. So what does this mean, though, by the way? The intellectual families. How many of those do I have? I have one intellectual family. They suck. I'm not worried about them. They have very little influence in this world. All right, let's do it. Let's go townhouse. It's going to create a deficit of goods. Here we go. Bring on that deficit. Ugh, bummer. Real bummer. The Cretans want it. Okay. Anyway, that's what we're gonna do. What has it already done to my budget, though? What I'm noticing is my roads are expensive. Minus 48. That policy that lowers road costs is absolutely important. Okay, so religion might be tougher to achieve. I think we go into a little bit of debt, though. We can get there. That being said, the more poll tax. That's what I need. I need more taxing going on. So I'm gonna build this one house. If I feel it is sustainable, we may build another house because, as I was just previously saying, we do need the labor anyway. So this is pretty good. There's actually a pretty good zone around the Patatrium. Sorry, the Printanian. So anyway, this will provide more labor, which will hopefully provide more wheat, grain, whatever, and labor to operate and make meat as well. And then I need to build another one of these grain farms, I think, because they don't request meat or grain. So it's like, already, these are the good ones to have, paying your taxes. Here comes the last log through town, heading over to the Crichton's house, delivering one wood. My back is killing me. I should put this cart away and rest for a bit. I hope that's not something I need to worry and deal with. I'm looking at the Crichtons. And they're on their way in. They are martial, so that could be nice. We get +1 spearman hoplite, so that's quite nice because right now we have 7 hoplites and 10 spearmen. The hoplites are the archers. Okay, so honestly, like, it's not terrible, but getting one more would be rather nice. So that'll be good to have. So thank you, Crichtons, for coming on in. But it also looks like they grow more than just +1. So I'm not sure what this means, where it's like +1. Let's see when they come in. Okay, they're upset immediately. Oh, they're really upset immediately, so that's gonna... Yeah, immediately it drags down my... Okay, that's also why you don't want to spam bringing people into town, I guess. So, Marshall, +1 spearman. It doesn't... I guess I don't understand... Ah, training soldiers. Okay, that's why. Okay. Ooh, an improved city. An improved townhouse here. I like seeing it. So, like, yeah... I think it's safe to say I get this game now. So it's that summer, it's the growing months, and I'm trying to pay attention to how this production works. I feel like, yeah, these two just die when there's no labor showing up, but as soon as the labor shows up, they make one more wheat, and that only works until the end of August, and then it shuts down. So this seems a bit more productive. Either way, I don't know. Like, I'm not 100% sure what I'm seeing here, what I need to be worried about. It just doesn't feel like I need some sort of yearly explanation. Monumental architecture achieved. We can now do Tholos Temple of Subsidies or Grand Temple. Let's take a look at our new policies here. Temple subsidies. What are the expand a cabinet? Is that temple subsidies? Plus 25% output and plus 5 government expenses from all religious buildings. See, now that's great. And it makes a family happy. For 3 years. That's really awesome. Ah, crap. I don't want to do that. Dare I do and build another one? I think I'm going to. I'm going to build another townhouse. I just need to start bringing in heftier, faster amounts of money, and this is already kind of paying off for me. Although, that being said, what if I ruin my tariffs? I don't know if I need tariff income, though. 56 is nice. But if I don't want to ruin my tariffs if they have a chance of... Like, if I'm going to use all my wheat up to feed my people. Oh, I just don't know. I just don't know. But this is a much nicer balance than the, like, 50 bucks I was making a second ago. So I think one more townhouse. Let's not gorge ourselves, right? How thick are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these two townhouses have to be next to each other. Or I do these two next to each other. And then I'm going to do these two next to each other. And then there should be room for one more. I'm not going to do it, but I just want to make sure. There, yeah. So he's still happy. And one... Ooh, close. Oh, that's a bummer. One over like that. 1, 2, 5. Okay, so I could get 2 townhouses right here. And they're still within range of this. That's good to know. Okay, this townhouse is ready. The Fadias. Okay, fine. But I almost wanted a... So what are these? Mercantile. Yeah, if I make more mercantile people happy, that's fine with me. I almost wanted to, like, reject them and just to see what would happen. Because right now, the intellectuals are going to be upset with me for a bit. But I think everybody's pretty pleased, so I think I'm going to be okay. I'm going to, unfortunately, suffer the, excuse me, the building of some roads here. Just to mark out this townhouse here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I go one more? I can go one more. I just need to mark out where these townhouses need to go, but I don't want to spend too much money on that. So that's 2 more townhouses right there. I can get the road to come around behind that, put some decoration here. Maybe a temple right here could be good. Eventually. Or a warehouse. I think that makes them happy too. Honestly, there's a hill here. I should put a temple here. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm going to try to get my income a little further ahead of the game, though, before I try to build a temple. Demand failed. We have lost somebody. The Xenons are very upset with us. For 1,000 days, they're going to be upset about that. Oof. Expensive. But everybody else doesn't seem to care that much about not building the library. Especially these two, my stalwart elites that support me well. Continue to support me, Berisadias and Antiphananes. Back me up as I lose a little bit of legitimacy. Just a little bit. Just a hair of legitimacy. There we go. Some more people have moved in. The Fadias... They're going to give me +1 trade power, so that's actually quite nice to have them move in. So, yeah, these are things that I kind of wasn't paying attention to, which is, like, there's such a fine balance of what you can get for what you build. So you have to be so careful, obviously. But if you don't build, you're just kind of leaving opportunities on the table. So, I mean, there it is, folks. There it is, written in stone. Now... 176, so we got a modest improvement in our income. Not a crazy amount off that other house. So let's be careful. Let's not build too many houses, after all. 2 people are sick. The Presidius is... Ooh, the elites are having a big problem right now. And that is going to cost me some legitimacy. I am headed down towards a potential failure in my abilities here. Gonna have to keep working on this. My legitimacy is wavering somewhat. It's starting to head back up to 86, which is nice. But I'm unable to provide all the wheat and... pottery. However, meat is in decent production, and it's probably because these guys don't actually eat it. So I think by bringing in another home, I have destabilized this situation a little bit. So what I think I need to do is build while I'm waiting and saving up. Also, I did do a little bit of a stimmy, but while I'm waiting and saving up, because I think I kind of want my temple to be costed out rather than going hundreds of dollars into debt. So if I can just get to about $1,000, I'll feel much more comfortable. But anyway, while I wait for that, I think I need a grain farm, because they don't, like we've said it before, they do not demand meat or wheat. So that's like really efficient to have them around. The mercantile families of our city see a need for improving our trade ability. Increase the number of trade-related buildings by 1. Okay, well, that's really annoying. I don't really need it right now. My trade power is good. I could start bringing in more pottery, maybe, actually. Let's actually do that. I don't know why I haven't done that. So, This is messing up my plans, though, because I don't want them to be 1 happiness for 3 years is tough, especially mercantile families. How many do I have of those? I have 2 now. Also, I was wrong, by the way. This is number of buildings. This is not their influence. I should have... My bad. So, really, it's just by +1 or ±1 based on their level of happiness. So if I can get people just super stoked about life, then they provide buffers against upset people. So, okay, let's take a look, though. They want also a trade building, and I don't want them to be upset with me. So I might actually have to deal with this. Distributes goods to the households, can handle trade. So I could build a stoa. So expensive, though. And that doesn't really help me. I guess I have to build a stoa first. Boo. Where's that warehouse? Where was that? That was a private building, wasn't it? Trade depot. So that's a trade building. Gives you +1 trade power, needs other buildings, can handle trade. It's 200 doubloons. I could literally just stimmy my way into this. But I don't understand what that helps me do. Oh, you know what it is, I bet. Trade buildings are this... I don't know if this is a trade building. So I need to pay attention because I think trade comes in here. So this is request, export request, and offer of marble. So this is on offer because we brought it in. So, this thing is a trade building, this thing is a trade building, this thing is a trade building. Actually, I don't know if this is a trade building. So if I built a warehouse, it could handle trade, gives me trade power. It only cost me 275, which leaves me less away from my situation. However, I only have 4 buildings left. So, 1, 2 for religion, then another wheat farm. And then we let it stabilize for a bit and save up some money. I think that's the move. Okay, but I do have a bit of time yet. So, I mean, I should probably just build it, I guess. All right, let's pause. Oh, emergency tax. Oh, very cool. Stimmy. Ah, come on. Wait, how much private funds did I need? 275. Get out of here. Stimmy. Oh, it's so small. Okay, what does this help? It could help them to handle trade goods. Listen, we're still kind of learning the game, so I'm just going to build it. The Brasidiuses would like it, which I believe, hang on, pause. The Brasidiuses already have 3. They're going to be super elite. Where is the Brasidiuses right now? Okay, I have a situation I think I might, this is actually a good idea. I do want the Brasidiuses to have it. Okay, so let's build that on a higher priority. So here's why I want the Brasidiotes to have it, and I'll tell you why. I am looking at placement for this temple. Now, if I go and put the temple here, which is a good spot for a temple, let's not get me wrong, that's going to give another level of happiness to the Galons and to the Galipioses. Now, the Galipioses, militaristic, so it would be nice to keep them happy, but they're pretty good right now. Galons, not great. We need to worry. We need to worry, and we need to deal with that. Oh, yeah, we also have to trade. However, these guys, the Brasidiuses, own a lot of houses already, so they're elite. An elite family, they're enterprising, good for them. These guys just moved in, also militaristic. Crichtons, yes, they're not as important to me at the moment. However, if I throw a minor temple in here... Oh, wait. Oh, I wish. Oh, that'd have been nice if I could get it in there somehow. I would love to somehow get 3 houses all happy. Well, that's 3 right there, dude. This is 3. I should do that, I think. Which is a little stupid. Yeah, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it right there. That hits all 3 of these, which is more efficient than putting it over there. It's on a weird angle, unfortunately, but it's what I need. So then that also gives me these guys a +1 to their happiness. So that's 3 here with good happiness, which is going to really help bolster support. In the meantime, we have some sick people, so we'll deal with that. We have a pottery. Honestly, the pottery got dealt with. I don't know if I need more pottery. But I don't know how much money I'm making off these guys by selling. Total expenses -600 because of stimmies. Yeah, that's fine. Worry about that later. Let's just get this warehouse done and see if it actually helps us do anything. I don't know what it does for us. The other thing with the pottery probably got fulfilled, honestly, because I stimmied them, so they had money to actually spend on stuff. So that is going to be a problem. I'm going to be doing that pretty regularly, I would imagine. Folks, Sparta just threatened me. Let me take a look here. Military 12, so they're, yeah, okay. If they're, yeah, they're probably going to attack me at some point, which is a further realization into why I cannot overspend my public funds to get this temple, even though I desperately want it. I just simply must be careful at this time. I am losing legitimacy down towards 67%, so that's not ideal. One assigned failed demand, grain meat. One unassigned consumption good. Yeah, I guess I could say if I gave them the what would happen is I would get a failed demand debuff as well as the unassigned consumption good. So I don't want to do that. Also, meat appears to be the problem, or a problem. We need to create 2 more meats, 2 more wheats. I gotta get that wheat house in. Let's get it in now, I think, because they're not going to ask for meat. They are going to ask immediately for pottery, though, but I think we might be able to bring that in. So if I put it here, maybe a few more away? No, I just, what do I want to do here? Yeah, I'll put it a few more away, just in case. Ah, I knew it! I knew they were coming for me. Oh, crap. So how many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. There we go. Bring the path here. I probably need the path there, too, to get to that warehouse, maybe. So we'll do that. There we are. All right, the Palsilkis would like to move in and build this farm. So we're going to get that going. Sparta launches an invasion. We have reports, Army of Sparta. It's expected to arrive in 5 months. They intend to make us into their tributary. Their hubris is sickening. So that means I have 5 months to save up a bit of money and then hopefully not go too far into the red to bribe them off, which means I also can't build my temple right now, but that's okay. I got this trade thing going on here. Although, do people go there? No, the market has to redistribute the goods. So I don't know if that was exactly efficient enough placement, but we'll find out. Okay, I don't need to make this high priority, I don't think. Click to set. Oh, that cost me authority. I didn't know that. Okay. Every move I do costs me authority. Ah, God, I love this game. This developer has really thought carefully about this game. Save. Hang on. Invasion imminent. Oh, I can't afford that. 9 hoplite squads and 3 spearmen and 3 archers. I can't afford to defend myself. Where are they coming from? We must find out. How do I... Oh, left click to move them. Right click to deselect. Okay. And I think... Oh, that gives us another spearman as well. Alright. Where are they? Here they come. Okay, archers. Can I... You can't really... Oh, they look weak. It's only 4 units at a time. I wish I had built a watchtower. Sacrifices. The devout families are convinced that a horrible fate will befall us unless a great sacrifice is made to the gods. Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. I can't afford to defend ourselves, so I don't know, we might be about to lose this game right now. So maybe this is how the episode ends. My goodness. What? Honestly, let's be honest. What a tough game. What a tough game. Alright, let's see what they've got. Oh, we're so screwed, you guys. We are so... Look at them all. We're so screwed. No, come back. Okay. Archer. Man, selecting is tough. Okay, let's try to pull them back further into this. The families of your city provide soldiers. Select squads by clicking on their banners. Multiply. Yeah, click on... Yeah, army has morale. Enemy morale is going down a bit, which is nice. Squad positioning is key. Great. Archers deal more damage when attacking from above and less from below. All squads take more damage when attacked from the back. Okay, so fighting near this thing doesn't help, but I also don't want to fight like that. I need to draw them. Is it possible to draw them over to this hill? That'd be nice. I bet not, though. Like, do they come to the soldiers? Or do they go straight for the Paranthemonion? I feel like they're going to go straight for the Paranthemonion. Oh boy, I can't believe how long this episode is going to be. I apologize to all of you who are watching this still. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're finding this to be some truly solid content. In the meantime, the comments being left are absolutely wonderful. Specialize your city in 1 or 2 resource productions, sell them for money, and buy stuff to fulfill the needs of the citizens. It's a great game. So funny to watch you lose all your last money on decor. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I guess that was probably pretty funny. Okay, we're screwed for sure. What are these? These are like some kind of nutso thing. No. Sorry, guys, don't do that. Come here. This is your safest bet. You're gonna have to wait for them to come into town. So thank you very much for Magdalena. Yes, it was very fun to watch me be worried I'm gonna lose the game and then spend myself into debt. Like, dare I attempt to... I mean, their morale is decreasing. All I have to do is outlast their morale, but I don't think I'm going to. I think their morale is about to go up like crazy. And my option for bribing them is not there. So I needed to save more money. Good luck, archers. We're absolutely about to get killed. At least they're still, like, going about farming still. That's nice of them. Alright, try to get these spearmen. I mean, there's no way we're surviving this, but wish us luck. I feel like we're gonna lose the game at this point, folks. It's been fun. It's been real. Wait, hang on. Okay, I'm gonna do some, like, weird... I'm gonna do some, like, elite tier gaming with this one. Oh, no, I can't. Never mind. Well, their morale went down a little bit, I guess. But that didn't do nothing. We're about to become tributary. Man, they sliced us to bits. Like, there was a 0% chance of winning. Honestly, I should have paid Sparta. Okay, a lesson I've learned. I'm about to lose the game. I should have paid that threat from, I believe this is Sparta. Oh, absolutely brutal. Like I said, folks, I hope you enjoyed it. Currency control is gone. We have been defeated by the enemy. Sparta, thus our overlord, and we are burdened by paying them an annual tribute. They will collect 20% of the past year's revenue each January. It is possible to break free from Sparta, but only when we are strong enough. Okay, we didn't lose the game, but we are now a tributary, which means we're losing a... Oh, okay, it's going back up. Okay. Where is that, though? Where's my expenses? We just have to be careful. Diplomacy and events, minus 60... Okay, we're losing a bit of money here, but that wasn't too bad. I mean, I didn't want it to happen, but it wasn't too bad. Now, to maintain happiness, I need to build that temple. I'm going to go into some debt, and I feel like there's some world where perhaps I'm maybe protected from attacks if I'm a tributary? Is that not a thing? And now to place this at a slightly rakish angle so I can get double or a triple buff from the temple. So there's that. There. So we're going to get that built. We need a bit of marble at some point. A minor temple. Yeah, I can't do sculpting yet. I just can't afford it. I'm in debt a little bit, but honestly, I think I'll come out of that debt pretty fast here. So we're going to get a minor temple in here. Boost happiness of these guys here, which is going to bring these two into supporting me. So that's going to be a lot nicer. And I would say we still have, folks, a stable society here. Let's make this one finished. Yeah, I already did. Okay, I made that high priority. So yeah, because I want to make sure I'm getting in some good grain next year, as we are sitting at a -4, so I definitely need that. And then as per my trade, I don't think it costs me anything to keep trading, so like let's just bring in some more pottery, unfortunately, I think. But not from Athens, who hates me. Ah, why does everybody hate me? I'm literally just trying to build a nice little village. I'm such a nice guy. Now I'm Sparta's B word, if you will. Obviously, I'm not going to say that out. Say the word. I'm careful. I really don't want to bring in more pottery, but I think I need to. Come on, who sells pottery / and also likes me? Tribute paid. 89 bucks. So I have to do that every year, or is it going to... Yeah, every year, I guess. Honestly, that's not the end of the world, but it's not, you know, ideal, but... I just need to find some pottery. Okay, folks, as I work out my trade and make sure that I'm bringing in enough pottery, I hope you enjoyed this, and we will see you all in the next episode of How Do I Get Good at This Game? Bye.